Question number 12 is in line with matrices. It reads, given that the matrix A is equals to, then we are given the matrix, find the value of P for which the determinant of A is equals to 54. So you have to calculate the determinant using the unknown value of P. So we want to create an equation there, right? So for you to find the determinant, the first thing to do is you put a plus, you put a minus, then you put a plus. A plus on the first column, a minus on the second column, and a plus on the third column. I hope you are following. So it means this one is going to be treated as plus 1. This 2 is going to be treated as minus 2. And this 5 is going to be treated as plus 5. But other numbers are going to remain the same. I hope you are following. So in simple terms, the signs are going to affect the top row. Right, so determinant of A is going to be found as follows. I'm going to start by writing plus 1. Then I put an open bracket to prepare for a 2x2 matrix. We need to identify 4 numbers which are located in the second row and in the third row, but which are not in the same column with 1. So the numbers are minus 5, 3, P, and 7. So I'm going to write minus 5 here, 3 here, P, and 7. Then we move on to minus 2. So you're going to write minus 2 here. Then you put a bracket to prepare for the 2x2 matrix, right? So you are looking for 4 numbers in the second row and in the third row, but which are not in the same column with these 2. The numbers are 2, 4, and 3, 7. So you're going to write 2, 4, then you write 3, 7, something like this. Then you move on to the last one. We are given plus 5, so I'm going to write plus 5 here. Then you put an open bracket. We are looking for 4 numbers in the second row and in the third row which are not aligned with 5. So the numbers are 2, minus 5, 4, and P. Right, I hope you are following class. Then we move on to the next stage. The next stage is to find the determinant of each 2x2 matrix. So now removing the brackets by multiplying with 1. 1 times minus 35. You get minus 35. Then 1 times minus 3P. You get minus 3P. Minus 2 times 14. It gives you minus 28. Then minus 2 times minus 12. You get plus 24. I hope you are following. 5 times 2P. It gives you 10P. Then remember the 2 negative signs, they've produced a positive sign. So it's now 5 times plus 20. You get plus 100. Equate this to 54 since the question is saying the determinant is 54. So if we punch like terms in our calculator, you have negative 35 minus 28 plus 24 plus 100. You get 61. So I'm going to write 61 here. Then minus 3P plus 10P. You get positive 7P. Equate these two to 54. I hope you are listening. So you get 7P is equals to 54 minus 61. It gives you minus 7. So 7P is equals to negative 7. Therefore, P is equals to minus 1. So this is how you're supposed to do it. I hope you are following class. Let us move on to the next question. Part B, find the inverse of matrix A using the value of P obtained in part A above. So remember, the matrix was 1, 2, 5, 2, minus 5, 3, 4. We are now putting minus 1 on P. Then we have 7. This is representing matrix A. I hope you are following, class. Right, so stage 1, when finding the inverse of a 3 by 3 matrix, the first stage is to calculate the determinant, of which in this case, the determinant was calculated already. It is known to be 54. But if it was not known, the first thing to do is to calculate the determinant of the 3 by 3 matrix. Right, then stage 2, after calculating determinant, stage 2, you find what you call AT. AT means the transpose of matrix A. So what is the transpose of matrix A? By transpose, I mean convert the columns to become rows. Convert the columns to become rows. The first column is 1, 2, 4. If you convert it into a row, you get 1, 2, 4. But you are now writing 1, 2, 4 horizontally. I hope you are following. Then the second column is 2, minus 5, minus 1. If you transpose it, you get 2, minus 5, minus 1 horizontally. Same applies. The last column is 5, 3, 7. Transpose this, you get 5, 3, 7, but writing it horizontally. I hope you are following, class. Then after finding the transpose, you move on to stage 3. On stage 3, I want to calculate what to call the adjoint of matrix A using a troubleshooter or a shortcut. So the shortcut is you start by writing the transpose that you got in stage 2 as it is 2. Right, so on the right side of the transpose, we want to write C1 and C2. What is C1? What is C2? C1 means paste and copy the first column. The first column is 1, 2, 5. So I'm going to write 1, 2, and 5. Then C2, I'm going to paste the second column as it is, which is 2, minus 5, and 3. I hope you are following. After finding C1 and C2, you find R1 and R2. R1 and R2, they denote first row, second row. So the first row is 1, 2, then you write 4, 1 and 2, including C1 and C2. The second row is 2, minus 5, minus 1, 2, and minus 5, including C and 2. I hope you are following. Then after that, we are going to exclude the top row and the first column. So we are going to consider numbers under this line. I hope you are following. Right. So to find adjoint is now calculated using the determinant of the 2 by 2 matrices that are going to be extracted under this box. I hope you are following. So the first 2 by 2 matrix is this one, which is minus 5, minus 1, 3, and 7. So you are saying minus 5 times 7, which is the product of the first diagonal, minus 3 times minus 1. You get minus 32. So using this calculator is to make sure that I don't do mistakes. So I'm going to put minus 32. Then we move on to the second matrix. The second matrix is 3, 7, 2, and 4. So you are simply saying 3 times 4, this is the product of the first diagonal, minus 2 times 7. You get minus 2. So we are going to write minus 2 here. Then we move on to the third matrix, and the third matrix is 2, 4, minus 5, and minus 1. So you are saying 2 times minus 1 minus open bracket. Then you say minus 5 times 4. You get 18. So I'm going to write 18 here. I hope you are following, class. Right. We are now moving on to the second column. So for the second column, the matrix, the first matrix is minus 1, 2, 7, and 5. I hope you are following. So you are saying minus 1 times 5 minus open bracket 7 times 2. You get minus 19. So this is minus 19. Then you move on to the next 2 by 2, which is 7, 5, and 4, 1. So you are saying 7 times 1 minus 4 times 5. You get minus 13. Then you put minus 13 here. Then here you are saying 4, 1 minus 1 and 2. So it's 4 times 2 minus open bracket minus 1 times 1. You get 9. So you write 9. Then you move on to this last column. We are going to consider 2 minus 5, 3, 5. They are saying 3 times 2, close bracket, minus 5 times minus 5, close bracket, to get 31. You write 31 here. Then you move on to the second 2 by 2, which is 5, 3, 1, 2. So you are saying 5 times 2 minus open bracket 1 times 3. You get 7. I'm going to write 7. Then the last one is 1, 2, 2, and minus 5. So you are saying open bracket 1 times minus open bracket 2 times 2. You get minus 9. You write minus 9. So this is your adjoint, right? So inverse of A is equals to 1 over determinant times the adjoint of A, right? So you are saying 1 over, determinant is 54, so you are saying 1 over 54, then open bracket, then the adjoint was minus 32, minus 2, 18, minus 19, minus 13, 9, 31, 7, and minus 9. Then you are home and dry.